and welcome to my playthrough of Red Dead Redemption. So as I said on my stream this morning, I am going to try and just come on, try and let me get this sorted out. So that yep, for some reason that's not my laptop. It's recognising that I'm live, but not showing. There it is now. Right, that's me sorted out. So hopefully these will be the last few missions of the game. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through them, but I didn't have enough time for my stream earlier today because I was watching the Six Nations rugby. So I needed to be finished by 1:30 to be able to get ready to be able to watch the games. So it's just Jack. So is Jack not going to be here? And he isn't. When do I need to come back? 5 AM and 6 PM. What time is it now? So it's like 5 to 1 in the morning. So I need to advance time. The only way to do that is to go back and save my game. Well, I could just wander around doing nothing for a while, but that's not really going to be good for stream. So I will go in and save the game. Why was Abigail standing on top of the bed? Right, so hopefully it's daytime now. It seems as though it is. And I'll be able to get Jack's quest done. Or started anyway. Yep.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Paul.
Need a hand with that?
No, sir, I got it.
Looks like you have. You know, you're real good with them tools.
Thank you, Paul.
You'll make this land real nice one day. Me and your mother will do our part. By the time your turn comes, hell, this could be the nicest farm in the county.
Maybe, Paul.
Just gotta learn to shoot straight or you'll get yourself eaten by some animal.
Very funny, Paul.
Thank you, son. Soon it'll be quail season. We should have some fun then.
Is there anything you don't like shooting, Paul?
Well, I ain't met the thing yet, but as soon as I do, I'll let you know. You can even put it in one of them books you read.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Today, John Marston stopped shooting.
Now, I ain't no literary man, but I don't think that'll sell. People like shooting in them things.
I think you may be right there, Paul.
So, you ever hear talk about them machines that can make a man fly?
Well, sure, Paul. Everybody knows about that. You know they're going to be bringing one of those machines around the country next year for a demonstration? One of them machines can turn men into angels.
One of them machines can turn men into angels.
Yeah. Come here. It's strange to think how recent the invention of aeroplanes was.
Take a look at that.
I mean, this is only 1911, but like even at
Jack,
the start of the First World War in
Go in the house, lock all the
1914,
doors. Whatever happens, don't come outside. You hear me? Whatever happens.
considering
Okay.
how,
Here, son.
especially towards the end of the war, how instrumental
Whatever
some
happens.
of
Keep the
the
doors locked and your mother inside.
airplanes
Promise me,
were.
son. Promise me.
Who is it, Paul?
It's just some old friends. Me and Uncle take care of it.
So at the start of the First
Go
World War, they
inside,
were
you keep
used
the doors
more
and
as
the windows locked.
reconnaissance
I
rather
hear
than
Then run!
being
Yeah, run, boy.
any dogfights taking place, but
Well, old
especially
man,
towards like
looks like
1916,
things are about to
1917
get settled
especially,
once and for all.
So it seems.
they were getting
Come
used
on.
more as
Best get that gun ready, old man.
right. Where are they? Right. Alright. Help. Oh, which direction are they coming from? Where's going to be a good place for me to...
There's still time for you to run, old man. I'll hold him here.
Right. How on earth are they shooting me from where they are when I can't hit them?
Come on now. Stay away from my...
Right. Make sure I've got the right
Come on, old man.
weapon.
I'm gonna need you to help me hold him off.
But
I won't let you take them again. It's me you want, not them.
aim at the right people, John. How on earth am I supposed to be able to survive this? It doesn't matter
Let's get
where
that gun
I'm
ready,
sitting,
old
that
man.
where I am, is it? Right, where are you hitting me from? You know, if you... Right, I'll skip to a checkpoint. You've got to give me somewhere where I can be actually in cover.
What are we gonna do now?
What's wrong? What's happened?
Stay inside, you hear? Like I said, there'll be more coming.
Paul, what do they want?
I don't know, son. Whatever it is, it ends here.
Oh, look how many there are. They're gonna kill us, aren't they?
No, I ain't gonna let that happen. We'll take you all on. I ain't got no time for nonsense. I'm in a bad place here.
Uncle, are you alright?
Damn it! I've been hit.
Why are you doing this? Quick, this way.
Keep your eyes open. Whoa! None of you bastards are leaving me alive.
Like, no, that one. Yes.
Come on. It's me you want.
And I'd say, how on earth is John supposed to survive this?
I'm proud of you, Jack. I won't let you take him again.
Come on.
I'm taking you all down with me.
It's this way.
Morning, guy.
Come on.
They ain't crossing there. Hang in there, Uncle. I'm gonna get you out of here safe.
Ain't time, John. I ain't gonna make it off this porch anyhow.
At least on the porch there, you had
You
cover.
Take Jack and Abby. Take them and... Don't worry about me.
This
Get
is
him outta here.
the government sending
No!
the army
Uncle, please!
again.
Oh my God! They killed him!
Come on, son. Ain't nothing we can do for him now. in the farm. I'll watch from the silo. You two go to the barn. Get the horses ready.
John!
I'll meet you there.
Yeah, so looks though I really just had this one mission left to do this morning. Or the earlier stream.
No! Not again!
Fred!
Make a run for the
Oh.
barn. Stay close and keep your eyes open. I see him. Get behind something. Come on, pick him off.
No, this way, John. Right.
Keep your heads down.
Oh, come on.
Stay in cover. Stay away from my family. Now, quick, run for it. I did what you wanted. All right, you're covered. Now go, go.
Oh, come on.
Everybody all right? Well, guess that's that.
Right. Oh. Right.
Hey, come on. Now listen. Jack, Gnarly, get on this horse. Get out of here. Go find a place to hide.
You're coming with us, Paul.
I'll catch up. Keep riding and don't look back.
Yep.
Don't be worrying about me, you hear? Now get going.
You stay out of trouble, John.
Ain't no trouble, Abigail. Ain't no trouble. I love you.
I love you.
Now go! Get!
Yes, if I hadn't tried to do those side missions this morning, I'd have probably got the game finished on my earlier playthrough, on my earlier stream. Yeah, there's no way John's getting out of this. Well, they did say they wanted to deal with all of Dutch's gang. I see, this is the ending that I knew about. That John died at the end of the game.
Did you hear that? Jack, we have to go back for Pa.
Let's go!
Yeah, and now you get to play as Jack for a little while. which I didn't realise that you got to actually play as Jack. I thought the events here just played out.
Oh, bury me not on the lone prairie where the coyotes wail and the wind blows free. And when I die, don't bury me 'neath the western sky on the lone prairie.
Yes, this is Jack now. Oh, I didn't know about that. Ah. That's one thing that didn't know about, that Abigail died as well. And Uncle's there as well. Right, I'll go down to that. I'll go down to the house and save. So that's everybody from the old gang died now. Because although Jack was with them, you couldn't really say Jack was part of the gang. I think a lot of the original, and I will save it again just to get it back into daylight. Yeah, a lot of the original arguments that, or prepositions that Jack wasn't John's son is this character model. Because if you take a look at the face, he does look a lot like Javier, or Javier, and it was established in the game on this one. It wasn't really mentioned in Red Dead 2, but it's mentioned in here that Abigail, when the gang first picked her up, was a prostitute. So she seemed to have gone around a lot of the gang. So, still got the Daedalus inside, still got the Ether in Peril, But we've got Lovers the Opiate there. So that's another one. And have we got any more new quests to do? Doesn't look like it. Just looks like the Love is the Opiate one. Can't see any up here. No. Right. So what's the plan with Jack then? Now. Because let's say I know, well, I've known the ending. I know what Jack's final. I didn't realise I'd be playing as Jack.
Let's go! Let's go!
But I know what Jack, because we're playing as Jack now, I know what Jack's final mission will be. But how do we get there?
Yeah!
Because if we've got no main quests to do, how do we progress? Jack to the finish.
Let's go!
I have no idea.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Do we need to finish off all? No, surely it can't make you play all the try and finish off all the side quests. Unless, because I know sometimes there's side quests don't appear unless you go into there. Maybe if we eventually end up going up into Blackwater, because yeah, I'll try doing these side quests. Oh, with the Even Peril one, is Jack will have different are we going to be able to meet Bonnie here? Because obviously it's not going to be in the... We're not, with no quest, we're not going to be able to see... Right. So...
you damn nag!
What I do want to do. Papers. Alright, come on. Let me buy a newspaper. Why do I have to be standing in a specific spot? Right, why can I not buy a newspaper now? There are some... So, I love this game, I have some severe annoyances with it as well. Yeah, and that was war breaking out, so it's all been... You know, that's a strange thing. When did World War I break out? I want to say November 2014, but I don't know. No, it would have been earlier than that. Because I know here in the UK anyway, there was it's almost formed a catchphrase now that people still recognise, is that it would all be over by Christmas. So it would have been late in the year. Would it have been in November? So I know it was late on in the year, but whether it was actually November or not. Where is he? Yeah, where is he? He's supposed to be in front of me. I can't see anybody. Yeah, it's supposed to be straight in front of me. I still can't see anybody. There. Though some people would argue that World War I didn't break out until 1917 because it wasn't truly a world war until the US got involved, which is a valid argument, but
Nothing else to do with my time, mister.
because there's also an argument for that World War I and World War II are actually the same war. They're just being a 21-year pause in hostilities. Come on. Alright. So it seems Jack's fame starts at the level that John's fame ended on. it doesn't seem to be a thing to have in Jack having its own level fame. But I'm just going to quickly have a quick break here. So I've just been drinking too much cola while I've been watching the rugby. Yeah, but I'll go do some of these, because I've got the time now, because I can stream for 2 to 3 hours tonight. So I will go down, get some of these, because I didn't realise that there was another bit to the opiate is the love thing, or love is the opiate. So get that, at least that done, and if nothing happens, maybe see it, head back up to Blackwater, because I know that's where the Bureau guys are, so that might be where Jack wants to head to have something pop up for him to do. And I might try and go and do the dual quest again. See if it's any different this time, or the result is any different. I'm sure there'll be.
Whoa! Come out!
No, I've already done that. I did that with John. So unless there's another gang in there now. Right. Yes, nothing's popped up. Yeah, I didn't go through Armadillo though. Oh, that says it's a Pacific Union Railroad camp. Is that it? Or is that just that area? And the whole area's, or just that town I should say, and the whole area's Thieves Landing. We need to get down into Mexico. Yeah, there must be some quests up here at some point. There must be something to trigger them. Because it can't just be like the side quests that they want you to get Jack to do. So I wonder what happened to the rest of the gang by this point. Like, people, what's happened to Sadie and Tilly and Pearson.
That is God's wagon! That this is Paul! Chase him, please! Yeah!
Come on.
Thought you might need this.
Praise God for sending you to me. Thank you, senor.
Don't mention it, sir. Yeah!
Come on, just keep going. Get down, do some of these quests. Well, get the lover's opiate or opiate's love one done. And right. That'll be the Daedalus and Son one that'll just pass then. Oh no, love is the opiate. I just need to get around into the town. Didn't realise it was just across the border. Right. I'll try and buy a newspaper here then.
Hola, mi amor. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué me haces? Es que me tengo que reunir con mis compadres, ¿sabes?
Yeah, Europe at war. Oh, and Governor Johnson's been indicted. Corruption, extortion and moral indecency. And Edgar Ross retires after a lifetime of government service, so he's retired now. So, Yeah, stationed in Blackwater with federal jurisdiction all over West Elizabeth. Among many other achievements credited with eradicating native unrest in the region and eliminating some of the West's most wanted and dangerous criminals. He didn't eliminate Bill, Dutch, or Javier. Loving wife. I moved to a cabin by Lake Don Julio in Cholo Springs. So that's maybe where I want to head to. Oh, Landon Ricketts has died as well. So that's where I'll eventually want to head to, Don Julio, Cholo Springs. Alright, where is Cholo Springs? Right, Cholo Springs is here. Where's Lake Don Julio? Ah, so he's in this area. Right. So buy all the papers. So I'd missed 2 papers.
Hey, mister. What are you doing here?
Hello, friend.
What are you doing here? You left El Matadero ages ago.
Well, I missed the train.
What are you talking about?
I'm leaving tomorrow, honestly.
This has been 3 years.
Don't you have a beloved?
She said she would wait. Honestly, I'm quitting tomorrow. And leaving.
What do you mean quitting?
I didn't say that. I'm fine. I'm fine. She's
It's
my
almost as
beloved.
if... Yeah, the game doesn't take into account that you started it as John and are now completing it as Jack. Yeah, so he's on opiates. And wasn't this around the time of the Opium Wars in... Was it in China? Was that around 1911-ish? So I assume if I tried to do the duel, there wouldn't be any new, or any different.
Hey, amigo, you want to make some money?
No, not from you. Yeah, there wouldn't be any, different dialogue. That's Sepulchro. Right, so... Ooh. So it's as easy to get a bounty here as it is in Red Dead 1, or Red Dead 2 I should say.
Stop dilly-dallying and work! Let's go!
Yeah, because I got bounties as John as well, and they never really affected him. Because I never paid any of them off, because I had that, get out of jail free thing from, was it the snake oil salesman? Whose name escapes me there, the guy with the double-barreled name. And I never used that. I never paid any. Well, the only one that I paid off was the one where he gave you that get out of jail free thing, or not have to pay my bounty and clear the debt. When I went and tried to use it, and I paid off, and I paid off the bounty instead of using the document he'd given me. But after that, I never paid off any of the bounties. I never used that document. So they don't really do anything in Red Dead. But make our way along here, and hopefully I won't try and trigger both quests here up at Sepulchro. Yeah, because I've never had that before. I've had two different side quests, or in this case, a bounty and a side quest at the same place. So I wonder what will happen. Which one will take precedence?
Come on!
Looks as though it's... Yeah, it looks as though it's the side quest that's taking precedence. And I can't remember where... I don't know where this will take me back to now.
What are you doing, amigo?
Nothing.
Yeah, so it's gonna be exactly the same lines. It's not taking into account that it's Jack rather than John now. Right. I want Orati to place the shots. Yeah, I still couldn't really make out what that was saying, what I was trying to do there, because it did say, it was trying to give me a tutorial there, but I've got my camera in the way, where I am on the screen. So, where am I? Alright, I'm back at Chiparusa. But it doesn't look as though I'm going to be able to do that. So, I am going to head up here.
Muy buenos días, mi amor. Mi amor, ven aquí. Tengo una cosita para enseñarte.
I'll see if anything, any like side quests come up. Because where's it gonna... yeah. Let's go and pay Agent Ross a visit. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed in the fact that they didn't have different lines for, or didn't recognise it. Well, it was definitely not different lines, it was exactly the same lines for Jack and John if John had started a quest and it's Jack that finished it. Because even back in 2010 they could have had Jack and John recording different lines and having that recognised. Or because what would have been, what, PlayStation 3 at that point? So surely that gen of consoles and PCs were powerful enough that you could have different characters triggering different lines on the same quests if you could play them as different characters. That would have meant that the John and Jack voice actors had to record all the same lines for the Stranger quests. Why would you do that? Why not just have them record at different lines? And if it started one as Jack, or started one as John and one as Jack, have different lines again. Or at least have, or if you didn't want to record like 3 completely different sets of lines for the same quests, have if you started as John and then complete it as Jack, at least have Jack saying, kind of like you did in Red Dead 2, saying, yeah, you may have known my father, and then have go into his dialogue lines that you would have if you didn't start the quest as John. But the fact that it was the exact same dialogue lines does leave me a little bit disappointed. No, I've not started the Fort Mercer challenges. Yeah, but let's just see if we can pay former Agent Ross a visit. wonder if he's up at Fenton's place. Or possibly there's some, looks like there's buildings down there as well.
Work your damn nag! Yeah!
Howdy.
But I will set that as my waypoint initially.
Let's go!
Come on, let me shoot at them. Right.
Yeah! Fast! Come on, fast!
Alright. So, it doesn't look as though Agent Ross is here. So, I will come down this way.
Come on! Whoa, boy, easy. Slow down.
Right, you were able to jump it without any problems when I was coming in.
Yeah!
Right. Because if nothing appears here, the only other thing I can think of
Come on!
is going back up to Blackwater and seeing if anything appears up there. But that's the only thing I can think of to try and trigger any more quests. Oh, come on. Alright, come on, aim. Yeah, because nothing's appeared here, has it? Right, the only other thing I can think of is maybe head up into Blackwater. And head up to here. So that's where the government building was before. Because I assume that you've got to try and find out where Ross is, Agent Ross is, and try and deal with Ross. But it's giving me no indication of how to do that. Yeah, so I wouldn't have finished this morning even if I hadn't done or tried to do the side quests. Because I haven't got a clue how to get to where I'm supposed to be going here. And I can only imagine how frustrating this would be for people that completed all the side quests here before they got to Jack play or being able to play as Jack, and then nothing appearing on the map when you were playing as Jack and didn't know what point you were going to. At least I know what point I'm going to. I know that Jack has a confrontation with Ross, or at least from what I've heard. But how to get there? And I think even from the game, or from what we've seen so far, you'd probably realise that Jack wants to get Ross, and revenge for the death of John. But how do we get there? Because I assume there must be an in-game way of doing that without buying the newspapers. And I assume no more stranger quests are gonna appear, apart from any that might take me to Agent Ross, or former Agent Ross, because he's retired. Just how do we get the stranger mission to appear for that? This is Steve's Landing again. Once I get back up into Blackwater, I will save the game. Just so that we don't have any rides to do again if I do get killed. assume that you don't have to do all of the side quests to be able to finish the game. Because that would be annoying, with it, because you'd just be as well making the main quest then if you did that. Because if I get up into Blackwater and nothing happens, nothing triggers, I am going to have to Google how to get that last mission then. Or how to be able to get to Agent Ross. Right, so we'll go and save here. Aha. Yeah, so go and save. Right. Go and do this side quest.
Easy there, friend.
Oh, up here. Ooh. That looks like an agent.
You need help? Hello, sir. You work with the government? You one of them agents?
Sure, son. Why you ask?
Did you work with a man named Edgar Ross? I have something for him.
Edgar Ross. No, but well knew of him. A fine man, one of results. Won himself a chest full of medals. I think he went and retired about a year ago. Last I heard, him and his wife moved out to a cabin on Lake Don Julio. Lucky guy, getting to take it easy. He's fighting crime in this dump, that's for sure.
Thank you for the information, mister.
Right. So now I get to go back to Don Julio. That's a part that I didn't actually go to, so it is that little bit there. But it wouldn't have triggered if I'd gone down before because I hadn't done that bit. Or I assume it wouldn't have triggered.
Come on! Come on!
Right. So this will be us going into the end game then. And it should be the last mission. So it's really just those 2 side missions and maybe a couple of bounties that I didn't get, because say there's one bounty that won't appear because I've still got the Legion Peril side quest where the bounty is hiding out in, and the Daedalus and San Juan, because I don't want to spend the time trying to collect all the consumables for the Daedalus and San Juan. I'll have to go back up to Blackwater then. Unless it's saved after I've got the quest. I'll see where it puts me, because I might have to go up and accept the side quest again. Nope, but I am back in Blackwater.
Well, it's nice weather for stuff.
Alright, let's go down and see how difficult this quest with Edgar Ross is. This face-off. Just a second. Alright, so alright. So if anybody's shooting up the town, don't try and stop them at the minute. Not my concern anymore. Yeah, because it didn't even put me back into the nearest house. Put me back to where I'd last saved it. But allowed me to have already accepted the quest.
Let's go!
So if this is the only quest that you got for Jack, the only reason that they've allowed you to play as Jack is to tidy up any quests that you still want to do. I think a lot of people would have just naturally gone into Blackwater to begin with as Jack, because with that being the nearest town.
I don't like to see you lady suffer, ma'am.
Come on! Come on!
Right, we're getting near then. Let's have to go along the lake and down. Then. Yeah, down here. Oh, that's his wife. That's going to make things complicated.
Me, ma'am.
Hello, young man.
Hi.
What are you doing out here? Are you out visiting the lake with your family?
No, ma'am. I was looking to deliver a letter to Edgar Ross.
Oh, that husband of mine. That bureau just won't get its talons out of him, even though he's retired. Edgar gave them some of the best years of his life. They ought to let him retire in peace. They'll not rest till they've killed him with worry, and he's such a sensitive man. I'm sorry,
I
shouldn't
suppose
get so
people can
angry.
be
I don't suppose
completely
any of this
different
is your
at home
fault.
than they are at work.
There's no need to worry about him nowadays.
Well, where is he?
He and his brother Philip went hunting on the south side of the San Luis River. Be careful crossing over. They were saying it was dangerous.
I sure will, ma'am. And don't worry about a thing. I'm sure your husband will be just fine.
Yeah. At the minute, it'll be fine. Right. So it's two of them.
You should be able to catch him if you leave now.
Come on. Right, go that way, because I don't want you going into the water.
Stop now. Work your damn nag.
Right. Come on, get down into Mexico then. No, I'm ignoring you rules. You're not going to chase me, I know that much. Ooh, you are chasing me.
I love natural selection.
Just get up this way. Oh.
Oh boy, easy.
Oh, come on. Right. Now we can speed up again. That's usually enough to put them off.
You're about to hang my buddy and make them nothing wrong. What the hell?
Oh,
Get away from me!
alright. So, I've lost my
Now for the
horse.
nasty part.
I didn't mean to do that. Have I lost my horse completely then now? I know when it was with John, after a while, after a few minutes, I could get my horse back again. But it's not saying anything like that with this.
Don't move a muscle.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to steal one of your horses. Alright. Alright. Now it's giving me more horse back. Right. Yeah, because honor doesn't really matter at this point. So I don't mind losing the 100 honor to get there when I didn't really need to. But but yeah, come on, get down to Ross and his brother. So shouldn't be too far away because that's the river on my right there, and I can see the bridge that we're heading to, or at least I think I can see the bridge we're heading to. So we're not too far away. So hopefully this will be us actually facing off against Ross now.
Hey there, mister. How's the hunting?
Well, pretty good, son. Got me a few rabbits, coyote, elk. Still looking for some...
Though I assume this is his brother?
I've got a letter here for Edgar Ross. You know him? I heard he was down in these parts with his wife.
Of course I know him. He's my brother. He's gone downriver, duck hunt. Must be a pretty important letter to have come all this way.
Oh, yes, sir. Real important. I'll be on my way home as soon as I deliver this message.
You best be off then. Just don't get on his bad side. He's got a filthy temper.
The only person we've met so far that really kind of knows him. Right, so...
Don't want to miss him.
Right, so he shouldn't be too far away then. He's not. It is. That's why I'm going.
Let's go.
Right.
Excuse me. You Edgar Ross?
Yep, that's had to go.
Do I know you?
Forgive me for startling you, sir. I have a message for you. My name is Jack Marston. You knew my father.
I see. I remember your father.
I've come for you, Ross.
And you, boy, have sure as shit found me.
You killed my father.
Your father killed himself with the life he lived.
You killed him. I saw you.
You keep saying that.
You sent him to do your dirty work. Then you shot him like a
Yep.
dog.
And I'll shoot you like one too, you little piece of trash. Now get out of here before I kill you as well.
I ain't going nowhere, old man.
Alright. If I don't succeed here, how far back is it going to take me? Alright, let's see if I can make out any of this.
Gonna take what they've got to give, and you're not gonna let them take your will to live, because they've taken enough.
I don't think there's anybody online that I want to raid into either. So, yeah, I can see why people like Red Dead 1, but I can't see myself playing through it again, because if I do want to go back to the Red Dead, I'd end up playing Red Dead 2 rather than... Alright, so Rockstar North were involved in this. From what I read, it was just Rockstar San Diego. Yeah, because Rockstar North is the one that's based up in Edinburgh. I didn't. From what I'd read, it was just the San Diego unit that was producing this. Yeah, but I can see how there's ideas within Red Dead that they developed into Red Dead 2. And I think they did well developing all the systems into Red Dead 2. What they did take with things that they developed and then things that they dropped. It's just with Red Dead 2, it's just because they'd assigned the same button to do for the console versions anyway. They'd assigned the same button to be able to do different things at different points. Like mounting your horse was the same button as punching somebody. So if you were in town and you were close to your horse and you were standing beside somebody, you would more than likely end up punching the person you were standing beside rather than mounting your horse, which is what you wanted to do. So that's the criticism I have of Red Dead 2. Whereas with Red Dead 1 it was just some of the gameplay aspects that I had problems with. Like, the save system, they could have had it where you didn't go back to the last save state. They could have done something with that. Though I don't know the limitations of, I can't remember the limitations of like the PS3 generation of consoles. So I'd have to play more game or go back and replay some games from that era of the PlayStation 3 era to see whether it was just something they did or whether it was a choice. Whether they could have done it where they had the game picking up from where you were died, or like with the dual one that I didn't do, like the Evita and Peril one, whether there it could, if there was a choice, why didn't they just have you going back to just outside the cemetery again, rather than going all the way back to where you'd last saved it? And then things like getting undercover, but then just with the way that it was, that cover wasn't necessarily very good. Because you saw with that last mission I did as John, I had to end up skipping the first part of it, because there's nowhere where I went to was I fully in cover and could recover from being hit. And I wasn't willing to play through that section 10 or 20 times to discover the one place so that I could get into Rockstar Leeds. Is there a Rockstar, or was there a Rockstar in Leeds at this point? And is that Leeds, England? That's something I'm going to have to check out, yeah. So as I was saying before, I interrupt myself. Yeah, so the I wasn't willing to play through that section of the game 20, maybe even 30 times to find that one place where I could get into cover and not be hit by anybody. That's something that Red Dead 2 does a lot better, that once you're in cover, with the way it's got it set up with a lot of them, you are in cover. It would only be generally if you went forward too quickly that you go to a place where you would then end up being able to be shot at someone from your left or right rather than in front of you. So yeah, I can see why people liked Red Dead when it first came out. And obviously there's a far more content in Red Dead 2, it's a far bigger game. This would have been maybe 2 sections of Red Dead 2. Like the first 2 chapters, plus a little bit of the epilogue. So Red Dead 2 for me is about 3 times as big as Red Dead 1, maybe even bigger. But I hope we get a Red Dead 3. And I have, with looking it up online, I have seen some people suggesting that maybe they could tell Jack's story. But I don't see how that would be interesting. It wouldn't fit in with the rest of the series, because it wouldn't be a Wild West. Alright, so Jack was, or I suppose Jack is another name for John, but it was actually John Marston Jr. rather than actually being called a Jack as his given name. So Jack would have been just a nickname for him to distinguish him from John. And there was some mock-up done with this, so but the only one that they got credited with just being for a specific character was John Marston. All the rest is just others. So some of them would have been just animated in the traditional way for computer games. Yeah, but at this point they wouldn't have put in any kind of cutscenes into the credits, because they wouldn't know at this point how popular it would have become. I mean, obviously it's a Rockstar game, and with them being associated with Grand Theft Auto, they may have hoped that it would sell well just with it being Rockstar, but they wouldn't have been sure at this point. Yeah, it's just a pity that the voice actor playing Uncle died while they were recording Red Dead 2. So they had to go back and cast a new voice actor for Uncle, and he re-recorded the lines that had already been recorded by the original actor, and then any new lines that hadn't already been recorded. Because so obviously they hadn't recorded all the lines for Uncle by the time that actor died then. But from what's been said, if you do play through Red Dead 2, and I think this was the actor that ended up playing Uncle that got cast as Uncle after the original actor died, he said that if you hear Uncle singing in Red Dead 2, that's still the original actor. Yeah, and you know, if you're going to record music in-house as Rockstar does and produce original music for the game in the studio, why couldn't you not produce enough music to last for the whole credits? Because you know how long the credits are going to be, so you just say to the the composer, this is how long a piece of music that we need. But I suppose that would have added to the cost of the game, and they weren't sure how successful it was going to be. But even at this point, because this is a release for the PS4, so could they have not gone back and recorded some music for it, or was it just they did a straight conversion for the PS4? Because this version was only released in 2023. It's only a couple of years ago now, at most, because we're only at the beginning of 2025 at the minute. So, I did pay more for this game than I would have thought of paying for a game that was created in 2000 or released in 2010. But that's because it was released in 2023 for this version. So, yeah, it's not out of my price range, but a little bit more expensive than I thought it would be. So this is all just the legal stuff. Yes, that must have been some stuff that was added to this game for like the Libyam L version 0.2.5 there, because it's got a copyright beyond 2010. These parts. So this must have been stuff that they put into the games or rewrote for the games that were, because of the updated graphics cards and such like. So it'd be interesting to go back. I might just watch some videos on it and see if there is a difference in the graphics between this version, the 2023 release version, and the 2010 version. I'm assuming that there's going to be no difference in the storyline and the quests. It'll be just be a graphical thing. And maybe it would run better on the software. Maybe it wouldn't maybe stutter as much. That there'd be a high frame rate. But again, just a lot of legal stuff at the end of and like copyright notices more than anything. I wonder why that was put in. That neither the name Facebook nor Meta, nor the names of the contributors may be used to endorse the product for that last one. I wonder what they've got against Facebook and Meta on a level so much that they'll put it into a copyright notice. So is that it? Can I keep playing the game now? Yeah, I could keep playing. I don't think I will. I think I will leave it there. Because I say, unless there's any thing that's on here that's no, there doesn't appear to be anything. Should I head back up this way? But there's nothing there for me to. Should I head back up to the road here to see if his brother's still there? Because I assume with the credits running, that's it. Because this is where his brother was, wasn't it? Up in here. Right. That's it, I assume. Right. I am gonna end the stream here. And I will decide what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll probably end up playing Slay the Princess for a couple of, at least next week. And possibly the week after, depending on how long it takes me to get through it. And then I'll head into Dark Souls 3, I think. Because I do want to try and get it Dark Souls 3 finished before I start playing it on stream, and I've still not managed to get it finished yet. But next week it's probably going to be Thursday before I stream again. So it'll be like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think I'm going to be streaming this week. Or this coming week. So, yeah, so I will see you again on Thursday.